1500. It's okay. If you want me to go briefly through this, the track competence is how much each track, it has like a star, like a completion goal that you need to do. So you need to get 3 stars for each track for you to be able to play it online. The UK pack, I got it recently. This is why I didn't get the required stars for it yet. And next month they're releasing the US pack as well. My track competence will go down if I don't do if I don't complete the goals. Consistency, it's how you are consistent on the track, getting the same timing without any mistakes, without any track deletion, and yeah, that's it. That's about consistency. Car control is how fast you can take the turn without oversteering or going outside the racing line or outside the track, and being safe, kindly. Your pace, it's set with the events that they do. Mainly the main points you get it from the events that they do online, the time trials and what so. I don't really care about it. The safety rating. So let's talk about it while preparing the grind. Okay. Racecraft. It appeared there. Okay, this is my dog saying hi to everyone. So Racecraft, it appeared like when I reached, I think, safety rating 85 or 80, and it was 99 since then. I think racing close to other drivers without like this is part of the safety rating as well. But let's go through it very quickly. RC can't only increase while you are racing clean. Yeah, that's it. Respecting my driver, obeying rules. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Sorry, I forgot about it. Anyway, what we're here to talk about is the safety rating, because in a couple of online races you're not allowed to race if you have a low safety rating. So yeah, let's go and let me show you how to do it. Okay, so first of all, make sure that you're in options and you have here in general the online stat is not multiplayer only, it's on, because as you know in Assetto Corsa your stats can change or are affected even when you're playing offline. If you want to go crazy offline, or you want your nephew to test Assetto Corsa, just put it multiplayer only and let them play offline for you not to lose your points. So of course you make it on here, and for single player we go single player, I mean, and we pick a single race. Okay. Okay, the single race is here. So a quick race. Quick race. You pick any day, any time or any day. Usually I pick something. I'm gonna pick something in the morning. Uh, Actually by 10 a.m. is good. The track temperature will be okay. Uh, Between 25. Usually I put my races 30 minutes long. It it's good. I get time to I have time to overtake everyone. You'll see why we're gonna be overtaking everyone, then giving them some space and overtaking again. We'll see it now. Time multiplier, I keep it the same. The starting position, you put yourself in the end, okay, because it doesn't even matter. Lincoln Park. Your opponent 19 is okay. I think you can go more than 19, but it's gonna be really crowded if it was more than 19. Okay, for the skill, it's up to you. You put a skill that you're comfortable with. You're comfortable racing with them side to side. Like they're a bit slower than you, so I'm comfortable with 90. Right now I put it like when I want to race and challenge myself, I put it on 90. But here, because I want to raise my SR rating, I put it on 85. Um, Aggressiveness, take it down to 60. You don't want them to be aggressive because you want to be safe and gain points. And you press X. My favorite track is Monza, and it's one of the best tracks to get points, to get safety points. Why? Because it has long straights, and this is on the straights. This is where you can race side to side and brake maybe later than the other drivers. Um, and pick a car that you're comfortable with, not a difficult car like the Porsche or the Ferrari. Like pick like the Mercedes, the Bentley, the Audi for me is a good car. For other people, they don't like it with the curbs and everything. It's a stable car for me. Of course, weather is clear, everything is clear, and we're ready to race. Let's go then. Okay, version 1.7. They're releasing today the version 1.8. I don't know at what time. I'm waiting for them. Uh, okay, so of course I need to put my setup, racing setup. Okay, and fuel strategy. It's a 30 minutes race. I think we're gonna be okay with 52 liters. Okay, usually there is a fuel calculator. I can add it in the link in the description. You just put your lap time, the fuel consumption, and it will give you how much fuel you need for for this specific race. Sorry, and it will give you two options: the safe side, the safe option, and the crazy option, like safe. And there's another one. It's gonna be five liters less, but you have to be very careful. Maybe in the end of the race you need to coast a bit, or in the middle of the race when you have the chance, coast a bit and short shift. We'll talk about these things later, how to save fuel while if you notice that you're on low on fuel in certain races. Anyway, we're good to go. 52 liters, front brakes one, rear brakes one. Okay, because it's a short race. We'll talk about brakes in other videos as well. And let's go. Guys, if you didn't yet, or of course you don't, because I'm fairly new here, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and like this video. It's a live video. Let's have the algorithm move and let other people discover me. Right now we have this. It's not simple. I have the Fanatic. I have like this very basic setup, but with time we're gonna get better, have better lighting, better cameras, and upgrade and push our game once we know that everything is going smoothly here on YouTube. So you start the race. Okay, let me explain something. While you're racing, I'm gonna pause during the race to tell you more about it. There's the radar that shows that you're the proximity radar. You have to race very close, be very close to other drivers without touching them. Even if they touch you, you lose points. Like this, right now we have 91, I think, safety rating, SA, safety points. Sorry, we might lose during this race. We might go down to 90 because somebody hit us. When somebody hits you, you lose more points than you gain. It depends all on your trust points. So there's trust points. I think the first hit, it doesn't matter. It's okay. The game will know, the AI will know that it's a mistake. But if it happens again, this is where you start losing drastically points, and it's multiplied. Like the more you get, the more you start going into accidents, the more you lose SA. So if you get into like a bump during the race, one bump, it's okay, don't worry about it, but just be safe. Try to like lower your ego. You don't want to win this race, you want to be overtaking people. Even if you stay in the 19th position, okay, and you're overtaking and giving back the position to the 18th person, it's okay, do it. You won't lose any points. it's the total opposite. You will be winning SA points. Are we ready? Let's go. Oh, cold tires. Shit. Uh, I should have I should have stayed in the setup page. It's okay. We'll take our time. So right now I'm gonna shit. I forgot even to calculate my. Okay, no, I don't wanna. I wanna avoid I wanna avoid overheating. So let's redo the race since we started. So setup. I have already my setup saved here. Fuel strategy should be 52. Okay, and for the tires, okay, the tires we're gonna talk about it later. We can talk about the setup, the full setup later in many videos. Like the setups is something of its own. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So with the setups that I have, it's from Coach Dave Academy. I go and get my setups from there because I don't really have time to create my own setups. But with time, I start to understand how it works, and if I have any issue, I know how to fix it. With the setups that I have from Coach Dave Academy, I check the ambient temperature. Right now it's 28. All the setups are made on 24. So 24 degrees Celsius, I'm talking. So if it's now 28, the ambient temperature, for each 1 degree up, you lower 0.1 psi. If it's 1 degree down, let's say it's 23 degrees Celsius, you raise your psi 0.1. So this is why I went for 0.4 psi's down, because it was 28, which is 4 points, and I go to total opposite. We'll talk about it later. Right now, let's focus on the SA rating, and let's start. Okay, good tires. Turn on the car. Okay, now we're starting the 19th. I'm driving the Audi. I want to, for turn 1 in Monza, I want my brakes to be in good temperature, but it's okay. For the first couple of turns, I'm gonna, actually the first 2 turns, I'm gonna give them their space, and then I'll start attacking them 1 by 1 or 2 by 2. It depends. It's okay. Let them go. Actually, I'm faster than this one. For turn 1, I'm gonna avoid the carnage as much as I can. So I'm gonna brake at the 200 mark. Usually I brake at the 150 here, but can you see the carnage here? It's okay. Let me give them all the space they need. Same thing applies for online as well, but of course in the online races you won't be giving them that space. So right now, the more I get close to other drivers, the more I get points. So let me give them their space. Up. See the radar? Now it's on. It means I'm collecting points. And the points are calculated in the end of every track, of each track. So once I cross the finish line, start finish line, I'll show you you should look at the SA up there, the 91. If it turns green, it means I gain points. If it turns red, or if the number goes down, obviously it means that we lost points. Always pick opponents that you're comfortable racing with them. Like right now, I feel that I'm faster than them, but it's okay. for the first couple of, we almost went into his back. I thought I can overtake, but I kept it safe. I don't care. I want to collect points. So now you should look at the SA and look at the number. It went green. It means it's going up. It won't in one lap. What I wanted to say, when you have a low safety rating, it will be going 1 point sometimes with each lap. But the more you go up, it takes more time. Of course, it's a known thing. So right now I need like maybe 5-6 laps of overtaking for me to get 1 point up. Now they're racing here, so I need to start overtaking. Okay. I shouldn't be aggressive. I'm okay. My radar is. See? He broke at the apex. They're AIs, I don't blame them. Okay. Okay, I want to be more aggressive now. Okay, overtaking time. Let's be as close as we can. Okay, now we're getting points. Sometimes I remove my foot from the throttle for me to stay next to him. Release my foot from the throttle for me to stay next to him so I can collect more points. So now look at this SA and you see that it's going up. Okay, let's go again. We're the 16th. I don't care about winning this race. I want to keep on overtaking, you know? And always be careful when they're racing in front of you. I'm being super careful here because they change lanes. Like, and this guy stopped at the apex because sometimes when you're racing and the two cars in front of you are racing, sometimes like this Mercedes, they change lanes like suddenly. You don't expect it, and you go straight into their back, and this is where you lose points. So this 1 point that you kept on trying to collect it for 5-6 laps of overtaking, you lost it in one accident. I stopped here at a safe braking point because I don't want to go into this guy's back. I was preparing my exit for me maybe here to overtake him. I'm not sure if I can. No, I can't. I can if I want to be aggressive, but I want to be safe. Here at the straight, I'll be overtaking him and we'll have a run next to each other. So look now. Okay. So usually I put sometimes the. Okay. This is one more thing. I don't know if you're on wheel or on a pad. It's very important to set up two buttons or one button for the engine map. Engine map is very important here. So for me, it's these two. The Fanatic have 3 pedals. Okay, the middle ones are for gears, and the upper ones are for engine map. So engine map, how it works: 1, it means it's the fastest, the most aggressive on the throttle. and 8 is the easiest on the throttle. So when you press when you do a kick down, there's a graph. The the throttle feed don't go like that, like from 0 to 100. It goes in a slow way, in an easy way. So yeah, so you have to, if you want to stay like me here next to this guy in this situation where you use it, where you can use it, I put my engine mode on 8 and I stay next to him. So now he's gonna be faster than me because I have the engine mode 8. Then I start lowering my engine mode. Maybe I stick to 4. We'll be together, and then at the turning point, I brake and go and leave. If I feel at any point that the other drivers, uh, they became so far, and I will be like, I need like 2 3 laps to catch up with them. Fuck it, I don't care. I just slow down and let the other guys behind me come near me because it will be faster, and I'll start overtaking them again. But be careful of the tires. Always keep your tire pressure high, tire temperature high. Actually, in the optimum temperature, which is in the Group 3 cars on the dry 23, between 27.3 and 27.9. If it goes down, you might be having some understeering and oversteering on some turns. You will lose your grip, of course. So here I put my engine mode on 8, and I'm gonna be racing with this guy for me to collect more points. Let's go. So he's faster. I'm going to engine mode 5. You can see the engine mode on my dashboard. Right now he's gonna be braking before me, so I gave him some space. Let's go. Clean racing. Okay, now engine mode 4. With engine mode 4, I'm catching up with the Honda. Cool beans. Let's see the Porsche. Let's go engine mode 3, and it will save you fuel, this one. Good. Let's put engine mode 1 so we can catch up to him. I don't want to lose time while trying to catch up with other drivers. I'm trying to be as safe as possible. Take the turns as safely as I can. I'm here next to him. I'm releasing my throttle a bit to stay next to him, and then I brake later. Usually they brake like at 25 meters before. I brake at the 100, they brake at the 125. So let's get closer to the other driver. I'm 2 seconds faster than him. 91, it's still at 91. But if you are in like 20, 25, by now you should be 30 maybe. Your safety SA will be by 30 now. And the more it goes up, the more it's gonna be difficult for you to collect more points. So one qualifying lap for me to catch up with A. McDowell. Let's go. Cool beans. I have to be super careful here. I was aiming to overtake here, but then I saw that I thought he's gonna brake at the apex. I gave him a space. I'm preparing for the next turn. And this is where we attack. Maybe not here. Not at the Ascari, at the straight. We'll see. Yeah, at the straight. These guys are racing. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be dangerous to interfere. Okay, good. 3 overtakes now. Okay, we're doing something dangerous now. If we felt that was too dangerous, we... Okay, I don't wanna go into his back, so I took I went out and I took this line. I'll get a warning for the track limits, but I didn't lose any SA points. And now we're racing with the guy on the right. Okay. Okay, let's catch up with J. Adam. Because we were driving a bit slow, our tire pressure went a bit down, and I felt some oversteer in the car at the turns. Move, bitch. Okay, that's cool. I think now we have 4.5 seconds until the next driver. I think we're okay, we can do it. Let's see our fastest time and their fastest time. And we decide what we want to do by then. I missed my braking point, so the car went wide. Okay, we're 4.1, they're getting 156. We have the same time now. But we're closing in on them. We're at 4. So this is where you need to decide if you want to continue with the pack in the front, or you want to redo the thing with the people behind you. I think we have time. We still didn't reach the half of a race, so we can catch up to them. He did a mistake, he went on the curb, so he lost some time. We got 1 point, we're at 1 second away from him. 1.2 since he's racing. 0.8. So here, because I know that I can catch up to him, because I trust my car and I trust that I'm comfortable on this track, I did it, and I didn't slow down for the people behind me to catch up to me and then start overtaking them again. Here, avoid the curb. This curb on the right is the devil. Usually, sometimes at Monza, at the last lap, at the final lap, I get too excited and I go into an accident here. Boom. Same car. Keep an eye on your mirrors, of course, and the radar to check if he's on the person behind you is trying to overtake you or something, because you have to always stick to your line. This is something I learned in the racing etiquette from Aris Drive. He's the engineer behind this game. I used to watch his streams a lot, and he's an amazing YouTuber and a genius when it comes to racing games. Let's go. If we're not comfortable overtaking here, just give them space and wait for the straight line or wait for another lap. Okay. So here, I'm gonna pause after this turn at the straight because we need to take an important decision here. So look at I have 8 laps of fuel. Okay, we have 8 laps of fuel and we're in the middle of the race. And already we passed 7, so we're good on fuel. If we weren't good on fuel, let's say we're now at lap number 9 and we still have 5 laps of fuel, what I do is I put my engine mode on 5 maybe, and I start lowering it after every 2-3 laps. 5 I go 4, I go 3, I do 2, 1, I reach 1 on the final lap. And this is why I keep my fuel, I maintain my fuel until the end. I'll be reassessing this situation after every time I cross the start finish line to see how much fuel I have. If like I did this and I felt that my fuel consumption is going faster and faster, I start short shifting. I don't take my revs up, so I can the car won't be consuming a lot of fuel. If it didn't fix the issue, I forgot to fuel the car before the race, I have to pit if there's a pit option in this race, or I have to coast on the turns. Coasting, it means you brake you remove your leg, you stop feeding the throttle, like I think by 100 meter before your usual braking point, and you let the car coast at the turn. Maybe you do 1 downshift or 2 downshifts with a little bit of braking to keep the car stable, and you use the car speed to turn. It's a good trick for you to save fuel. But assessing the situation right now, we're good to go. Yalla. Yalla means let's go in Arabic, if you don't know. Brought to you by Duolingo. Okay, we're the 5th now. We're 2 seconds faster than the person in front of us, and he's 5 seconds away from us. So if we do one quick lap, one fast lap, I think we can catch up to him by the end of this lap. Let's see. We can be 3 or 4 seconds faster than him if we do a qualifying lap. Okay, 3.7. Good. Use the whole track. We did 2 seconds on him right now. We went too wide here, we saved it. Still, we're good, we're catching up. My front tires are a bit cold. This is why I think the car was oversteering there. So right now, this lap was useless. We didn't overtake everyone, so we took this decision that we need to catch up, work our way through to catch up with this guy. We're almost there. Nah, we overheated our tires. Not overheated, it's still at 27.6, is perfect, but I'm talking degradation. Boom, 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 boom. So we're at 0.8. We're gonna wait for the straight for us to overtake, or maybe we can do it here. I don't want to take the risk, to be honest. I don't take this line because if he doesn't see me, see he's closing on me, but he saw me now. And I'll be having the wide line. But here, because I know that I'm gonna break after him, I was comfortable with the outer line. But this is why I told you, always pick a track that you're comfortable with. So don't pick Mount Panorama for this for this grinding method. You can pick Silverstone. Silverstone is a good option. Monza, of course. Hungaroring. Hungaroring is good. They have one straight. It's okay. It's okay, Hungaroring. But personally, I always go with Monza while avoiding turn 1's carnage. So I stay safe at turn 1 and I'm good to go. Sorry, I need to take this. Sorry about that. I was waiting for an important delivery. I had to answer. Yeah, let's go. We are the third. Actually, we're gonna win this race. Uh, but now when we reached the first position, we have to slow down for the second to overtake us and to play this game again. So you know the drill by now. Shit, 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 shit. Fuck. It's okay. So what happens? I forgot to hold the wheel. Like fuck you, يلا مشي. So I forgot. Shit, this guy almost hit me, as if I wasn't on the track. Wow. If we look at the replay, this guy didn't see me. What I did was not safe. If I was in an online race, I'll be kicked out of the race like that. Anyway, it's okay. We learn. As I told you, if your SA is low, by now, if you're doing the same thing that I'm doing, you'll be gaining 7 points with one race, and then it's gonna be slower. Let's see if we lost any point with this incident. No, we didn't lose anything, but we didn't gain anything. Let's overtake this guy. Actually, we're gonna be playing this game here. I was very wrong. So I put my my engine mode on 8. I take a line that I'm comfortable with. So here I know he's gonna be getting closer to me. But I'm on the inside, so he can't overtake. I'll be taking the defensive line. Let's put 8 engine mode. Now we're playing with the engine mode for us to keep this guy behind us. Always be careful not to lose pressure in your tires while doing this method. So be careful with your braking points, with your turning, because your car might be oversteering a lot with cold tires. Let's give them space. So I'll wait for him, I'll put it 8. I'll wait for him to catch up, and I'll take my line. I told him now, I informed him indirectly that I'm sticking to this line. We turn. I want to keep him behind me in my radar so I can get more points. Come on, buddy. We're still at 91. Okay, see, now I'm taking the defensive line, and I will brake late. I didn't give him so much space. I took the turn very wrong. It's okay. But since now we're on engine mode 8, our car is slower, so we can brake like later than usual. Super later than usual. So now I'm gaining on him, so I reduced my engine power. I raised my engine mode number, so to 8. I closed the entry. Okay, I don't have time now to change my lane, but I was faster than him on the outside. Downshift, wide. Okay, stick to 8 until he reaches me, and the other one, there's 2 drivers now that they're getting closer. Now we are at 6 engine mode. Maybe go to 5. Let the car roll here. We go back to 7, 8. For us to have him always know, I need to close this opening here. I need to be on this line, but okay, I was late. So now we reduce the engine mode for us to be able to catch up to him. But I'm in a very good position right now. We gained a lot of points. We're still at 91. So we raised our engine mode to 6. And again, we do the same game all over again. We wait for him, we put it at 8. So we're always changing our engine mode while waiting for the AI behind us to catch up to us. Okay, let's put engine mode 8. Good. We're still fast. Okay, here I think he's gonna catch up to us on the straights. Okay, so now we reduce to 7, 6 to be fast to match his speed. I think at 6 we're good. We brake later. Oh, we used the full curve. Engine mode 8. And again. He's faster. Engine mode 5. We need to take the wide line here because he already committed to the inside line. Maybe engine mode 4 right now to stay next to him. Engine mode 5. We're still at 91. The more green, the more it takes time to go from green to white. It means that's collecting more points. So he took the inside line. I'm at the white. Okay, let's go back to 8 and slow down a bit and wait for them. We still have 1 lap of fuel, which is enough. 1 lap fuel, but we're at engine mode 8. Okay, they're getting closer to me. I had to move to the inside to close the inside of the turn. Let's wait for them. I think they had an accident, but I don't want to lose I don't want to lose points, so I'll wait for them because it's gonna be a useless lap. And we go again. Come on, come on. Okay, engine mode 7. We brake later. Okay, engine mode 8. Hello, come here. We're waiting for you, man. Okay, engine mode 6, 7, 6, 5. We give him a space here and we prepare our exit. Engine mode 1, because we want to be racing side to side. Okay, we're still at 91. It's so difficult to get 1 point once you are in the 90s. Entry, don't be afraid of the curbs. Prepare to put engine mode 8 and we go again. Here we go. Where are you, boss? Come here. Engine mode 5, but I'm gonna be braking later, so I know that I'm gonna be overtaking this guy. Engine mode 8. It's so important to set up these maps, these buttons. It helps you a lot to change the engine mode. It's super easy to change it while racing. Come on, buddy, come on. Where are you? Oh, one more thing. So now when we cross the start finish line, it depends on how long is the race and how challenging it was. You get I think 7 to 8 trust points. Sometimes if it's a very long race, you get 15 trust points. And trust points means the SA. It will raise your SA. It will be added to your SA cumulative. And now we're done. And we calculated our fuel Right on point. So now we gained 8 bonus trust points for this race. We finished 5th. We could have finished 1st, but it was okay. We don't care about the win. What we care about what we care about is grinding safety points, and what we do traditions. I like to go through these. Okay, cool beans. Let's wait for everyone to finish and okay. Okay, the race is done, and let's go. Let me show you how much points I have. So after this race, and with the 8 points that they gave us, I think we reached 92. If we didn't, we know that when we're at 90, it sucks to raise your safety rating, and we are at 92 now. Uh, yeah, cool. So this is it. It's easy, but it needs dedication. It requires time and patience. Be very patient all the time. Don't overtake when you feel that it's not safe to do it. Release, go out of the track, but don't hit the other driver. Let them race on the track, and you go out. It's okay. Repeat the race, but the incentive for you to finish the race, don't try not to leave as much as you can, because they have an incentive. If you finish the race, you get extra points, and here with the extra points we got, we reached 92. Right now, if I don't have anything to do, I would redo the whole thing again, and I will get more points. It's as simple as that.